Cam, can we please have a one-word burn notice theme prompt?
Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ken, I feel like we've talked about it. Have you been to Ireland?
I have been to Ireland, yes.
Okay. You've returned to your roots?
I returned to my roots. I kissed the Blarney Stone, which
Isn't
is real
that
gross.
Like piss covered? Yeah.
It's like saliva covered. I don't know, unless kids sneak up there and pee on it at night or something.
I've heard the locals pee on it.
That's awful. Hang on one second. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast. That's not anything. With your hosts, Ken and CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ. I like the attempt. Good on you.
Yeah, give it a go. I'm Irish. I should be able to do that, but it's just offensive somehow, even though it's coming from me. Yeah, I gave it to go. No, that's Mario. This is the show where we talk over TV shows and movies as chosen by our guests. And this week we're revisiting Burn Notice, episode 2 of the podcast.
Let's go.
Let's
That's
go.
Irish, right?
The Burn Notice. Yeah, and which means, of course, because we are deep in Revisit Month, we're talking about Burn Notice, so we have to have back on the OG Cameron. Welcome back.
Oh, is this when I talk and say things?
That's right. He's sitting right next to me, folks.
All right, cool. I'm glad to be back. But you mentioned this is the show. I think you guys always say this is the show where you overtalk TV shows and movies. Mm-hmm. But you nixed the over-talking anything idea so long ago, yet you still say that?
Correct.
Did you realize that, Ken?
We're talking over
anything.
shows and that, like, their content and...
If you roll it back, you say, oh, this is the show where we talk over TV shows and movies.
Yeah.
Or unless you're talking about them.
Yeah, we're talking over them. We're talking about them.
We're talking it over. You know, we're talking it over.
With them.
I'm just trying to bring people down, so I mean, that's what I'm all about today.
Cameron, you were our first guest ever back on July 3rd of 2017. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. Congratulations to you guys. Give yourself a round of applause.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
For not killing each other by now.
I don't think I have a...
That's why we have to be in separate rooms now.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of going back in time, why don't we hear what we sounded like from episode 2?
Wow. Okay. I'm excited.
Here's how we started the show.
Can we overtalk on this?
Sure. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast. I'm Ken.
Ken sounds single there.
We got a great show for you today. CJ loves the opening.
Can't believe that's our intro music.
It's great.
It is great.
Whoosh, we're back in the present.
We're back.
Oh, so you like do that little like to take us back and then whoosh us back.
That's
to the present?
right.
You on the Wayback Machine. Come back.
You've upped your like game of like what is that thing called? Soundboard. Your soundboard is is more robust than it was before. So kudos.
Yeah, when it was just my voice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've added lots of things like...
What's your favorite one? What's one you haven't used in a while that's just on there? What was it? Play it again.
Woman.
Woman who's saying that?
The
Is
Rock.
that Ken? Oh,
The Rock. The Rock.
Yeah, I thought it was Ken's masculine voice.
Ken, you want to give us a woman?
Yeah.
Woman.
Let's all go around. Oh, that was good.
CJ?
Woman.
Pretty good.
Woman. All right.
Not bad.
pretty
not
good.
Bad. Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Since we're on the topic of The Rock, I just want to point out that Vice, that website, has now released a show about the Fast and Furious behind the scenes, specifically the beef between Vin Diesel and The Rock, and I am so excited to watch it.
Like the beef, like of their characters, or like the
in real life,
real life beef.
In real life, yeah.
Well, you know, we're going to have Steve on to talk about
lots of
that,
drama.
right? Now that the movies are basically over.
We haven't watched it yet. Yeah, that's got to be an episode, right? We watched the Vice show?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, Steve, you heard it.
Are either of them on the show, or is he just talking about them?
There's someone, is it one of the directors? It's somebody involved that was involved with the movies.
Or do they
Pick a
have
name.
people like playing them? Like I could see Kevin Hart as The Rock. How awesome would that be? Who would play Vin Diesel?
In the dramatic reenactments? Ooh, who would play Vin Diesel?
I hope it's just young Vin Diesel from F9.
And do you think people would be offended if it was a really good actor with hair and they like made him bald? I feel like people would be offended by that.
I don't think so. I think
No,
Vin
only
Diesel
Vin
should
Diesel.
be played by Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig?
Ooh, yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think she would be great.
She would be
Like-
great.
like
But would
as, like,
people
her
allow a
Tilly
woman to
character
play a
from
man?
SNL?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
With the small hands.
She can rock a ball cap.
That would
Yeah.
be really funny. Kevin Hart.
Sorry.
Kevin Hart and Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Cam, it's been a while
This
since
is going to be an
we-
awful episode, and I'm really
No.
excited about how awful it's going to be.
We're cutting that out. It's
Oh,
going to be good.
Wait, no, that's the point. You don't cut it out. No. Go, Ken. Talk.
Okay.
Go for Ken.
Cam, it's been and then I go, and here I go, and now.
Action.
Cam, it's
Wait,
been
no,
a while
cut.
since...
One.
cut,
It has been a
and-
while, yes.
Hold on.
Reset.
And take two.
Hold for sound.
And go.
Who does the editing on this?
Me.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, sorry, Siege.
And go for Ken. Action.
And take three. So, Cam, it's been a while since we've
frozen.
talked about Burn Notice, just in general.
Been a while. Yeah.
Have
Yeah, it has
you
been.
have you watched Burn Notice in the past 5 years?
Well, I think I was like, doing some minimal thinking before this, just a little bit, and like
how we
Burn
like it.
Notice might be the first like adult like show I mean, I say I watched cover to cover or from first episode to not, but oh wait, you
didn't.
I did. I started on like
No, you
season
didn't.
3.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was the first like TV show I actually like started and wherever I started and watched it like till the end. So like it was the first show I've ever done that on.
Wow.
So like I feel like. Well, I clearly liked it, but like I also like it was the only. I really didn't have anything else to judge it by.
That's right.
So, so over the years, I've seen so many more shows that I think are better than Burn Notice. Whether they're all USA shows for the most part, they're so good. Like Suits, White Collar. Oh man, it's so good, and a million other ones. And ever since then, I've like broadened my horizon. Like I used to hate sci-fi, and now sci-fi is probably my favorite thing of all time.
Okay.
I want to hear about what sci-fi shows you're watching.
Yeah.
But first,
Okay, good call.
you gave us a perfect segue into this was, you had said, the best thing you had watched. So much so that we started rating all of the other shows on this podcast around what it became known as the Burn Notice scale.
Oh, is that true? Yeah, I remember that thing.
And
Infamous.
here's the explanation of how the Burn Notice scale
Probably
works.
trending on Twitter right now. Burn Notice game.
I used
not as
to
good as
watch
Burn
that
Notice.
all the time, actually. Yeah.
That's something we hear from you a lot, Cameron, is
any
not
TV
as good as
show.
Burn Notice.
Oh yeah, like it's like
That's
I'll do
your
that with
rating
anything.
scale.
Like this burrito, not as good as Burn Notice.
Yeah.
This beer, not as good as Burn Notice.
People usually rate things like 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10. You
One
just
out
like
of Burn
whether or
Notice.
not 1 out of Burn Notice.
Was it as bad as the first pilot of Burn Notice? Or what do you think? What would you rate it? Was it Burn Notice quality?
Was it 1 out of Burn Notice?
Yeah, 1 out of Burn Notice. What would you put it at?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe just a notice.
Yeah, I think it was just
a
notice.
notice. All right, okay. You guys are like a 5 on the Burn Notice scale right now. I'm just kidding.
5 out of Burn Notice?
5 out of Burn Notice.
I'm confused on how the scale works now.
I am too, because Burn Notice wasn't great.
Break this down for us.
Oh well, overall, like Burn Notice. So like a 1 would be like
A 1 out of Burn Notice?
a 1 out of Burn Notice.
Is that the scale? I'm
Yeah, so
asking
I guess
you.
there'd have to be other TV shows,
This
right?
is your scale.
No,
Yeah,
that,
in
real life?
that was a straight
Kind of
up
like
normal
House.
American
You ever see
accent.
House?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another
House.
show I really like.
that a
I put
USA show?
It's
not a
on
USA
an
show, it's
8, an
Fox.
8
We
on
know.
the that'd be the number 8 on the
No, definitely
Burn
not
Notice
an 8.
scale.
Oh,
House.
so there are numbers involved in the Burn Notice scale.
absolutely. Caillou's number 1. and
What is-
we're making it right now? The other numbers, like the shows.
You're making
What's,
it right now.
So I just want to understand the scale. What is Burn Notice on the Burn Notice scale?
It's a
It
Burn
has
Notice
to
on
be
a Burn Notice.
It's
Yeah.
Burn
a double
Notice.
burn. A double burn. It has to be
Double burn. Oh, God.
I mean, I
so
don't
now
know
do
what
we
else
get
it
into
could be.
single burns? I'm so confused.
And it has numbers too.
does this
I'm
scale
still
Well, the numbers
confused.
will be taken away
A
when
burn and a
when the
half?
show like.
I don't think we got to the bottom of how the scale works.
Wow. That got chaotic.
I think we did. I think we understood it like very quickly. Like clearly, this episode's like going to be a Caillou on the Burn Notice scale. But I mean, honestly, like things have shifted, right? So like a Burn Notice is probably closer to like a 6 on the Burn Notice scale. That's some
Wow.
Inception
Wow.
for you, right?
Dang.
I know- later in episode 2, we eventually get to the bottom of the burn notice scale, and that burn notice is a 10.
Do we?
Eventually, we do eventually get there. Like 15 minutes later.
I think I clearly laid out what it was. Like,
Yeah, that
clearly,
was
if we're talking about like how it not inept is the opposite of inept apt or no?
Yes.
I don't know.
Let's say so.
But are you sure? Yeah. So I guess it. He's shaking his head no. Clearly, CJ is smarter than Ken.
I don't
What?
think that's true.
I mean,
Why?
based on the burn note, because he understood the burn note scale and you didn't.
I also don't think that's true.
Play it back.
I'm not going to play the minute and a half long clip
please
again.
don't.
I mean, we want this to be the worst episode of all time, so play the damn thing back. I'm just kidding.
No.
He'll edit it out anyways if we did do that. But
We haven't really even
my
talked
voice was
about
raspier back then. I think it's a little not as raspy now. You guys sound the same. I like
disagree.
sound like I've gone through hell and back. That's what I sound like now. Or actually, like
I think you
that,
sound
so.
pretty much the same, actually.
Oh, do you? I guess you don't know what you sound like until you listen to yourself, right? You sound a little different.
That's
so.
exactly it.
I think I sound different.
I actually once got a compliment on my voice. The problem was I had been screaming for a while, so my voice was like extra raspy, and it's usually not like that. So I've been trying to replicate that for the ladies recently. Ooh. It's been working to great effect. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah.
I'd be so curious to see you like smoke an entire pack of cigarettes and then do like karaoke.
I'd probably what's
Some, like,
what would
Barry
be a
White.
good- I was gonna say I'd have to pick a specific thing, like Barry White.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of your love, babe.
Yeah, see?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I should just
Getting me
change
riled
my
up.
Voice. Ken, what's your sexy voice? Like if you know, Meg's just standing right there, and you want to impress her. Okay, there he goes, clearing his voice. Let me hear something sexy from Ken.
This is the date movie intro month. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast. It's the same as the spooky
man.
movie month one too. It's all the same.
Just a slight.
My genitals are tingling. Ken, that was good. And what about you, CJ?
Wow.
I'm Mickey Mouse.
I must
That
know
got
the
me
love
going.
story between you and Emily. You know, like you met and you gave her the Mickey Mouse laugh, and it was like
I'm still wondering that.
That was
there
it.
from Then that didn't sound right, but yeah, that's cool. I just be like,
All right, but we got to talk about burn notice. We got to talk about burn notice. Cam,
go for it.
we let's put 30 seconds on the clock because I feel like we have not even talked
Wait,
about what
why
the
are
show
you
is.
putting 30 seconds on the clock?
For you to describe for someone who's never heard or seen Burn Notice, which maybe they didn't listen to episode 2, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock.
If you've made it this far into the episode and you're like, hey,
Probably haven't.
should I keep listening even if I've never seen Burn Notice? You absolutely should. Don't worry. Watching the show adds nothing to hearing this.
Do you get like if people watch it, like do you actually get it? Like does it say like how much they watched or if anyone viewed or listened to anything? Or like you could be going
With
for
the
5
podcast, you
years
mean?
now and like no one's ever listened to it. Like do you know when someone's viewed it or anything?
We
like
definitely
that?
know no one's listening. So Cam, we're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock.
Well, not now. Okay, put 30 seconds on the clock.
All right. To describe Burn Notice for somebody who's never seen it, ready, go.
All right. Burn Notice is a show on USA.
Good start.
If you like ass and titties, you'll like this show. Most of it is just literally cutscenes of that. But anyways, it's like MacGyver, but like
Spies.
in real life, maybe.
10 seconds left.
I hate doing this. I intentionally don't talk about the
5,
movie ever or show
4,
anytime because it's
3,
super dumb. I don't like being on here.
1.
You guys suck. Was that
I
good?
disagree. You know what, Cam? Let's hear past you.
We're going back.
I think I'm worse off as a person because I didn't have cable or
That's true.
a basement. Hey, did you guys have cable in a basement?
We did.
Yeah.
You guys are high quality guys.
That's right, we are.
You know?
Thank you.
I know,
Good
right? I'm
looking,
telling
you know. You got everything going for you.
thanks.
See, this is
And
the
you know-
right. This is the way we wanted the podcast.
And you
Yeah.
know, good.
You do like us.
I just sounded so much happier then. What the hell happened? Fuck,
That's
man.
literally
Like,
what I
oh,
said
shit.
last week. Yeah.
I
said,
still
it
say like,
sounded
if
way
I'd
better.
have a girlfrient if I had a basement as a kid. I just know it. Maybe that's my problem. But anyways, I digress.
So Burnos, it's like he's like a spy, and
He's a
it's
spy.
action. There's some explosives and stuff. And yeah.
That's pretty much
Did
it.
either you guys check out like any clips of Burn Notice?
That's right.
Like, or
Yeah.
not?
So for this episode, normally we all watch the same episode of whatever show or movie, but for this one, we did a little different, where we each watched a different episode of
wait,
Burn
don't
Notice.
lie to them. You guys did. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't watch
you
it?
didn't
I
watch
forgot
anything?
about that part. You know, like what happened. Well,
Even though you said it was a good idea.
it was a great idea. The thing was, it was a lot of work. I had to
It's on Amazon Prime.
get a few like beers in me before I could even like listen to the podcast.
That's fair.
I'm just kidding. That's a lie. But like, I hate listening to myself.
yourself,
I still
yeah.
haven't watched my bar mitzvah video because of that. It's on VHS. Maybe one day. How about
I think the
we
time
get
has passed.
together, we watch my bar mitzvah video, and then we do an episode.
I'd like to
Would love
watch
that.
that. You've talked about it
That
on
would
that
be
episode.
wild, right? I think. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Candy.
should remember that. I did listen to the episode. I promise you that. But anyways.
Is that candy bar or something?
What do I
candy,
can-
candy
yeah.
table?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then there's
candy
a
at the
thong
strip
behind
club.
it. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those good times.
Yeah. I would love to watch that. Seeing as I was not invited.
Yeah, me neither.
Ken
What the
wasn't.
hell?
I didn't even know Ken.
No, you didn't know.
I knew
didn't know you.
CJ in passing. He hung out with Joe, and Joe was a scary guy. Joe, shout out to Joe.
Yeah, Joe was a bully. Ken, what episode did you watch?
He didn't
Oh,
watch
I
one. I
sure
know.
didn't write-
Look at that face.
I did watch one. I sure didn't write it down, but I can tell you what happened in it.
What? Do you
that's
even know what
good.
season? How about that?
Yeah, it was. I literally picked the middle of the series, so I picked season 4, something
episode
in the
I
middle of that
watched. Oh, okay.
season. In the episode, Jesse, which was a character that I completely forgotten was on the show.
Oh, I like Jesse. I know Jesse. He was an army dude, right?
Probably.
Yeah, he was on Burn Notice. Jesse and Sam are interrogating some woman who I'm assuming was from the previous episode. And then Michael and Fiona are on a job basically helping out this guy who got robbed. There were explosives, of course, and it was fine. I don't know. I probably needed
was
the
fine,
previous
yeah.
episode to understand what was really going on, but it's
They didn't give you a recap?
Oh, I forgot they did connect in some way, right? But you
Yeah, there's
watch
a few
them
episodes like
separately,
that. Yeah.
They carry over a little bit, yeah.
I, thank you for asking, watched season 6, episode 18, which was that season finale.
Oh,
Because I
That's a
did
good one.
a very brief Google of like best episodes of Burn Notice, and
That's
that
a
was
good
one.
oh, that was smart.
Ken Googled
Yeah.
worst episodes, and he watched that one.
Googled middle.
Yeah,
Middle average episode. There was also explosives. There was Molotov cocktails, which was fun. Sam got shot, so they got to take him to the hospital. I think the Jesse guy you described was maybe also in this episode.
I think he was
I'm not
murdered in
positive.
that one, right?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
There was some murder in the episode I watched. There was like one of the government agencies that was chasing after them teamed up with a cartel. And so they were trying to like take down this corrupt person.
Sounds like a solid episode, CJ.
The mom's involved.
Oh,
nice.
she's crazy.
Yeah, she's just kind of there.
Hey, ask me what episode I watched.
What episode did you watch? All of them?
I didn't watch any episodes.
yeah, we
That's
knew
okay.
that.
I was trying.
your
to get, it was
favorite
a
show?
great idea. In theory, it sounded like a good idea. I have trouble.
Yeah,
pulling
you
the
replied
trigger
and
on
said it
things.
was a good idea.
Yeah, it
You
was.
said it was.
For you guys, not for me.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, you guys should do that.
I
No, yeah,
almost-
definitely.
I think I spent.
That sounds fun for you.
I've been having this problem. I mean, it's been a lifelong problem where like I know what I want to do, and I just can't get myself to do it. But instead of like doing something else productive, I just sit there ruminating, trying to get myself to do it. So I probably spent a good 3 hours sitting on the computer trying to get myself to watch an episode, and I could have watched like 3 episodes in that amount of time, and ended up not watching any episodes and eating bologna sandwiches. So like, it was awful.
What was on that bologna sandwich?
I actually fried it.
Ooh.
Yeah, the first time. It was pretty good. So there's a bologna shortage?
I did not.
Yeah,
I
neither
don't-
did I, but there is.
What?
I went to, so I had.
Isn't bologna just an
I-
amalgamation of random
Yeah,
shit?
it's
Like,
not
how
like
did
a
they
real-
run out of that?
Yeah, I know, right? So basically,
Those bologna animals are going extinct.
The first time there was only beef bologna. I was like, beef bologna. Actually, it was really good with beef bologna. And then I tried 3 stores like a few weeks later to find any bologna, and they had no bologna. And then finally I found the bologna, a regular one, and I made it, and it wasn't good. It's much better with beef bologna.
See, you could add whatever meat product in front of bologna, and I would believe you that that's how it is made. I didn't know that there was a distinction between like regular and beef.
I was going to say, I don't even know if I've had a specific animal's bologna before. I feel like it's just been bologna.
That sounds like gross. Like, have you had that bologna?
It's probably like pig and chicken and beef.
Right.
It sounds like an STI. You got a bad case of the bolognas.
I used to eat bologna all the time in grade school.
It's pretty good, right?
I would put bologna with margarine on bread. And that was
on
this
the
whole
bologna,
sandwich.
or would you toast it at least? Or no? Like you're using it as a raw condiment?
Like a lot of margarine.
With you?
I love that you named 2 ingredients and you're like, that is the whole sandwich.
Wait. So you didn't like put the butter on the toast and then like do a grilled cheese type deal? You just put the
no part of this was
margarine,
toasted at all. It's
It's
bread.
Did you do
it's
this
margarine,
yourself, or is
bologna.
it passed down from family? Is this an Irish thing? Like who did it
No,
first?
I don't know how
Like
I started
you?
eating that. I mean, I'm sure at that point my mom was making it still, but
And then you graduated to corn dogs.
my dad used
How's
to
your palate
eat.
been over the past few years? With your
I
go
eat
back to your
normal
dad.
food
I
now.
want
I don't eat that. I'm trying to remember. My dad made some weird sandwich he was telling us about recently, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was
the bologna butter sandwich.
Yeah, it was butter and peanut butter.
Oh, that's
Butter
weird.
and peanut butter and
peanut
maybe pickles or something. That's not.
So
quite
here's
right.
what are your thoughts on what with when you toast your grilled cheese?
Yeah.
What are you putting on it?
Cheese.
I mean on the bread to like make it nice and
margarine.
crispy.
No.
That wrong answer.
Wrong. You
CJ?
put the butter in the pan and you put the slice of bread on top of that.
You're both wrong. You ditch the butter and you do mayo.
Gross.
No.
Oh,
you
yeah.
think
No,
gross.
you're right.
You
You're
think
right.
gross, but it toasts it up and makes it even more creamier. When I was in the South and living in Florida, I had a lot of Southern friends down there, and they don't do butter; they do mayo.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
disgusting.
was surprised. It
That's
is
great.
legit good. He knows
I'm
what's
sure.
up. I'm pointing.
Ken likes
I'm pointing
mayonnaise.
at Ken. But
Yeah.
it tastes better. Ken, you got to try it. 10
I
out of 10.
can't. I
It's a
can't
burn
eat
notice
mayonnaise
on the
anymore.
old
It's
burn
too
notice
bad
scale.
for my heart. But it's.
Yeah.
I sounds really good.
Mayonnaise
I remember
is
the sandwich my
terrible
dad
for you.
made. It's even weirder.
Oh, please.
God.
It's just
Great.
bread, pads of butter, and then sugar sprinkled on top of that.
Oh my God.
No, you're kidding. So
That was
you're
it.
telling me
That's
you
it.
must have good family genes. Your dad's doing well, and like you should be able to eat mayo. Wait, pads of butter and sugar, like the sugar packets?
That's
I don't know.
from a show. Is
Are you
that
for
The
real?
Simpsons? They take a stick of butter, they put a stick through it, and they roll it up in sugar, and they call it a shame stick.
Shame sandwiches.
That's
Shame
great.
stick. Your
I'm gonna have
your
to tell
dad
about
did a
that.
shame stick sandwich. Also, shout out to your dad for giving me some of his homemade fudge. It was delicious.
Oh, did
With
you like
lots
that?
of butter, I bet he put in it.
I did enjoy it. Thank you, Ken's dad.
There is butter and sugar in that.
Yeah, that's normal. It's at least in something, not just
I can't have
plain
homemade fudge,
butter.
but could your dad make me some homemade shame sticks?
I don't see why not. Yeah.
You gotta bring. Could you bring that up to your dad and let you like just bring up? Hey, Dad, remember when you used to eat bread with like you didn't even say butter. You said
Pads of butter.
Pads of butter.
Yeah,
and
pads
sugar.
of butter. Yeah.
And tell me what he says.
That's insane.
Is your dad
Yeah,
on Facebook?
Your dad's unwell.
He listens to this podcast, so if you just want to speak directly to him right now,
Yeah.
All right. All right. What's your father's name?
Mr. Ken's dad.
Bob.
Mr. Ken's dad.
Yeah, that works.
I am wondering about the origins of your pads of butter
and sugar.
sandwich. I want to know, is it open-faced or do you close that bitch off?
Is it a smoothbread?
And I hope you're doing well. That's all.
Okay, that was very
cold.
nice.
When did he stop doing this? Like, you think he's
This was
still
when
like,
he was a child.
vocally,
This is when he was a
I
child.
could. I'm like thinking like your mom's like, hey, where did your dad go? And he's like, yes, in the basement or like in the garage, like making like pads, this sandwich, and like just like
Yeah, shameful in a corner.
shamefully eating it in a corner. He comes back and your mom's like, why do you have pads of butter on your face?
Just full pads of
wild.
butter still on his face.
Hey, while we're on the food topic, something we discussed in the first episode.
What a segue by CJ.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good.
Wait, you have a segue or a segue button?
That's
Wait,
right.
do that one more time. Who the hell is talking?
Our friend Najabati.
Hey, Najabati, how you doing?
So we talked about food on the episode 2 as well, specifically related to burn notice.
What would burn notice be as a food?
Oh man,
Do a pizza.
A pizza?
Yeah, burn notice pizza.
Yeah,
the burn notice. That's
what is-
actually really
what is
good.
the burn notice
the
pizza?
burn
Tell
notice
us what that would
pizza.
be like.
I mean, you'd think it'd be like Cuban, because it would go like with
With
the
the
Miami
Miami?
theme. So maybe I'd put some like ham on it. And
Some
maybe a
pork.
little mustard, 'cause,
Mustard on a pizza,
a little
okay.
pickles. Like, it'd basically be a Cuban sandwich, but like
pizza.
on a pizza. So
Maybe-
you take the pizza and put it on a panini press and see what happens. I don't know how.
What about that like slightly
Just see
burnt
what
crust?
happens.
Ooh,
Oh, there
that's
you
what
go. You burnt.
Ooh, that's okay. I think what you do, you fold the pizza in half, you put it on the panini press, and then you get that nice those
yeah,
calzones.
those
So it's kind of
lines.
like a calzone, I guess.
Oh, shit.
So I think
What kind of cheese?
Well, oh, man,
Swiss.
it's got to be. Is there a certain cheese they put on Cuban? I know it's usually like a white cheese.
Swiss.
No?
I think so.
But if I had a choice, I'd have to go like provolone or pepper jack, maybe, or
Head
a
cheese,
white
maybe?
white Vermont cheddar. I know it doesn't go with the burn notice theme
The
of
Cuban,
Vermont,
yeah.
but man, I love that white, cheddar. That's good
I think
stuff.
pepper jack would be a good choice.
So, Cam, have you made the burn notice pizza yet?
Yeah.
Another thing, remember how I said I've like been ruminating on making? Like, I feel like I've been like slacking off the past 5 years, having thoughts of making that pizza, just not doing anything, and not be. I was gonna make it actually and bring it last time,
Oh, wow.
but I did the same thing where I just thought about it and actually didn't make the steps. But it and then it prompted me. I've been making a good amount of pizza, not recently, but shout out to CJ for the cool pizza stuff I got recently.
Hey.
But I digress in some way of some sort. What was I talking about again?
Would you, if you were to make that burn notice pizza today, would you stick with those ingredients or would you change it up?
Just like, screw that. A burn notice pizza would just be like a Jack's pizza that I kept into the oven too long. Therefore, burn notice. Like pizza.
It's been 5 years. I know you've been thinking about this one thing for all of those 5
I
years.
know I have, and I've been thinking about how much better. For whatever reason, this pizza, when it ever pops into my mind, the burn notice pizza specifically of the Cuban variety, it always takes me back to a pizza I once ate at this place that was a Chicago-style hot dog pizza. So anytime I think of the burn notice pizza, I think of making this Chicago-style hot dog pizza.
That sounds
that, like,
awesome.
neon
and I
green
want to
relish?
try it.
Yeah, the neon green relish with the hot dogs with mustard with a poppy seed crust. There you go. Look at that. Look, Ken's salivating. He might have just.
Yeah, that
creamed
sounds
his
so
pants.
good.
Poppy
I
seed
love
crust.
hot
It
dogs.
was
That's a
at.
good idea.
I had it at this place called. Oh man, it was on Fullerton, not Waterworks, but something like that. It was really damn good, and I've always wanted to remake it.
Thought
I
about it
haven't.
ever since.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Oh,
Must have
man.
been good.
Who have you guys had any pizza recently? What's your favorite pizza?
I just had a ton of pizza last night.
Really, what kind?
8 different kinds, I think, or 6 different kinds of pizza.
Oh, did you go do that pizza thingamajigger?
No, so last night at time of record, we did a tasting for a potential caterer for our wedding. And
What's
so
time of record?
today,
Oh shit!
right now.
Oh, cool.
So you get to try everything all in one dinner. So they literally, you would get 2 types of pizza on one pizza. So two different types of toppings. But so this is just Emily and I. So that's like 8 slices per pizza between the two of us. And we got to try, I think, 4 different pizzas, including a dessert pizza, which is a thing apparently.
Oh yeah, it's a
Nice.
thing.
Yeah, the Nutella one was really good.
What's your go-to toppings, guys? Like if you could only have 2 toppings on a pizza, what would
Only
it be?
2. Ooh.
I like black olives a lot lately.
I like
Interesting.
green olives and pepperoni might be mine with jalapenos if I could throw a third in there. I love a good black olive.
So you're already
like
cheating on
sausage,
your
too.
scenario.
I'm adding a third. Okay, you can put as many toppings as you want.
I like sausage as long as it's not spicy. Those are my 2.
Are we all in consensus Domino's is the best damn pizza in Chicago?
I don't know about that. No.
Okay, CJ agrees, Ken agrees.
No,
All right, I'm glad it's been situated.
Jimmy's is the best pizza.
it's not.
Jimmy's is New York style.
It is
They
New York
actually
style.
moved.
Yeah.
They moved. Is it good? I've been wanting to try it.
It was good.
We used to
Shout
eat all
out
the time when we lived in the city.
To Ryan, who left us for Georgia. He loves Jimmy's.
It's good.
Not enough to keep
That's
him
very
here,
good.
though. Bastard.
Didn't stay for just one pizza chain.
Yeah, I know. What was he thinking?
Likes peaches more, apparently. I don't know.
Millions of peaches. You know that? Who sings that? Presidents of the United
Someone.
States. You know
Oh,
that?
yes.
Yeah, I know the song.
Someone sings
I
it.
don't know though.
There you go.
Pepperoni, broccoli, shallots, honey.
Honey.
F are you? Like,
Ew.
I think like the CJ from the 2017 Burn Notice episode would say like,
Yeah.
just cheese or pepperoni, please. Nothing more.
Yeah, he
I
would.
don't like things. I'm
That guy sucks.
uncultured swine.
Yeah.
That's how you sounded too.
Yeah, all
Man, has
nasally.
CJ done a lot of growing up.
This is my podcast. I like pepperoni.
Is that the kind
Yeah,
of pizza
I've
you're going
grown,
to serve at
Cameron.
your wedding? It's just like honey pizza.
It's
Shallot and honey
broccoli?
pizza?
Is it broccoli?
Broccoli. Yeah.
Oh my god, broccolini? You know what broccolini
Yeah, broccolini.
is?
Yeah. You
What
can
is
do that too.
broccolini?
Smaller broccoli.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know
that's
that.
What? I didn't know that either. Really?
Yeah.
That's right. That's it.
I think so.
Oh, that's silly.
Interesting.
Yeah, you got to get some veggies on there. Some
No.
green.
Corn's
No.
pretty good. When I was in Israel, I had corn on my pizza. It was pretty solid.
Huh. It's like a salsa pizza.
Salsa and broccoli
Yeah.
and tuna. It'd be like a tuna casserole on a pizza.
Stinky.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, really.
No.
Tuna.
I liked your Cuban dough. I probably, I don't know about the cheese. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go with a white cheddar.
Oh, neither would I probably. I
Yes.
think I went with a Swiss, right? A Swiss.
You said Vermont cheddar, but yeah, Swiss is the way to go. Get some stinky cheese.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Swiss stinky.
A little bit. It's got some
Oh,
funk to it.
totally. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
bit.
like matured. You've gone from this White Castle to like now like
White Castle was like a one-a-year thing.
broccolini. And no, Ken ate corn dogs every day in college. You ate White Castle every day. I'm just kidding. That's a lie.
Definitely did not.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
definitely did not. Only Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I hope.
Ken's been awful quiet. You got anything to add to this conversation, son?
Well, I got
for
some
Ken.
questions for you guys. If you're ready for some
Hey, you
trivia,
know
because it's
that?
time for.
Hey, do you know that?
That's right. For new listeners, this is the part of our show where we pit our guests and CJ head to head to see who knows the most about what we watched. Except Cameron didn't watch it, so this should be interesting.
When did you wait? We didn't watch. Wait, how are you doing? Wait. So you're asking
Here we
us
go, first
questions about the
question.
episode. You're asking the
There we go.
episode. You're asking about questions of an episode we both didn't watch.
It's not.
No,
It's
just the
about
show.
Burnos. Yeah. All right. First question. Matt Nix, the series creator, has an uncredited cameo in the opening credits of every episode. What is he in the opening credits? Let's see if you can figure
Didn't
it
watch
out.
the opening credits.
Oh
No
boy.
idea.
Well, this should be real tough because
Like,
Cameron
his,
hasn't seen this in
his
5
state
years.
of
so-
being. His state of being. Like, what are we trying to guess? Like, what was he? A prostitute? Is that what you're asking?
A food
or what?
vendor.
Oh.
Okay. Cam, you got anything?
Am I able to
Can I throw out
also
more?
say a food vendor and then it's probably right, therefore we have to guess what kind?
Hot dog.
Can we do something? Can you pull up the opening and watch it real quick? Is that
See if
fun?
we can even tell
Like
who
you
it
could,
is.
you could splice
that-
it in the episode.
All right.
My name is Michael Weston. I used to be a spy until
We got a burn notice on you. You're blacklisted.
when you're burned, you've got nothing. No cash, no credit, no job history.
know what
You're
he
stuck
looks
in
like.
whatever city they decide to dump you in.
Miami.
You do whatever work comes your way. You rely on anyone who's still talking to you. A trigger-happy ex-girlfriend.
Shoot them.
An old friend who's informing on you to the FBI.
You know spies. Bunch of bitchy little girls.
Family too,
Hey, is that your mom again?
if you're desperate.
Someone needs your help, Michael.
Bottom line, until you figure out who burned you, you're not going anywhere.
I have a good guess.
Okay.
Cameron, do you have a guess? I think I'm right.
Okay, my guess is he's talking on a phone.
Yes, it's the guy on the phone. That was my guess too.
Yeah, you're both right. He's the guy who says we've got
Yeah.
a burn notice
Oh,
on you.
really?
You're blacklisted. Yeah.
Oh, I pulled that out my ass and I was talking about it. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm
All
sure
right,
that
so-
wasn't it, but
So
We'll
does
give it to
that
you.
mean I get the point?
No, we're tied.
you both get the
what I was
point.
gonna say.
Yeah. That was fun. That worked out. Okay.
Ken, I want to hear that more from you in episodes in the future where you go, that was fun.
That was fun.
Does that assume that he doesn't find the other things fun?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
Or was it just the
Ken doesn't
monotone way
hide
that I said it?
anything.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
All right, next question. Which of the following is true? This is multiple choice. In nearly every episode, A, someone eats yogurt in Michael's loft. B, Fiona obsesses over clothes. Or C, Sam eats at an outdoor restaurant.
A, but
Wow.
maybe C.
This is a tough one. Yeah, I feel like they do eat yogurt a lot.
I'm going with A.
Now that you say that, yeah, because I don't think Sam's eating. I think I'll say A as well.
A is at least the answer that was on IMDb trivia, though I feel like all of those are pretty true. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I think C was like what I would have gone
Happens
with if
a lot.
I didn't pick A.
C occurred in the episode I watched. So actually, so did B. So yeah,
It
Was
opens-
he always
it happens in the
alone?
opening credits,
Was he
too.
always alone?
right. He's usually sitting with someone, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. He has friends.
Yeah, so it's still tied,
Sam
right?
Max?
Yep.
Sam Max.
Just-
Well, speaking of Sam Max, within the past couple of years, Bruce Campbell, who plays
shit.
Sam Max, said he is
Bruce
retiring from playing what well-known character? First person to answer
Animated?
it gets it.
I don't know his
Animated?
name. No, it's the horror series guy, probably. You know that one?
Is it Sideshow Bob?
See, can you give me anything
I
else?
didn't play Sideshow Bob.
Zombies,
Bumblebees.
right?
Come on,
Zombie
we've-
killer
we-
guy.
I'll give it to you.
Don't
'cause
give him the point.
I know that
Don't
that's
get
hard
rid-
for
this
you.
game's rigged. This
Yes.
game's rigged. This game's rigged.
Ash Williams from Evil Dead. is the
Ash.
answer.
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum.
Yep.
He's a
They're retiring
Pokemon
him,
trainer.
too.
Yeah, I know. And
Oh,
Pikachu.
yeah,
How
that's
did
right.
they do that? How dumb is that?
That's pretty dumb. All right.
take
Siege is up by one.
Wait.
Next question.
You just,
what?
you just totally skewed that to him. You were probably like texting him what he wanted to say.
My phone's on airplane
He
mode.
was at least he
Exactly.
knew what he wanted to say. He just couldn't remember the title.
Yeah.
He was closer than you were.
Whoa. Wait.
Ash vs. Evil.
Wait. So he knew what he wanted to say, but just couldn't say the title.
I didn't
So
get the
he
name, but I
knew
just
what he
described
wanted
everything
to
The
say.
about it.
herb guy.
But he didn't
Yeah,
say
you knew
it.
what he was talking about.
That's like me. I knew what I was talking about. I just didn't say it. Therefore,
All right, well,
I get the point.
Someone's a
Cam,
sore
if this makes you feel
loser.
better, if we'll say that he didn't get the point, but he was closer than you for that one. So if it's tied up at the end, CJ wins. Is that fair?
It's fair, but our friendship will be over.
Well, you better pull it out then, Cam. All right.
I know. All right, fingers crossed. All right, here we go.
Next question. This is also
If
multiple
I'm closer,
choice.
I get this one.
Okay.
If I'm closer
It's
to the
multiple
right
choice,
answer,
so
like, if I pick A and he picks C or D and it was B, I'm closer. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, sure.
fine. All right.
Yes. Okay, we can be friends again.
Where was the show originally meant to be set? Was it A, in Chicago, Illinois? B,
Wait,
in
stop
Newark,
right there. Can we just first guess? Like a city?
Sure.
I don't think it's. It's not Chicago.
Yeah, that's why I told you
Yeah,
to stop.
I don't think it's Chicago. Los Angeles. That's my guess.
New York.
Okay.
Is one of us
no.
right?
So can I continue with the multiple?
It's like getting mad, basically. Yeah, you can
Wild
continue
guesses.
if you want.
Okay. Is it A, Chicago, Illinois, B, Newark, New Jersey, C, San Diego, or D, Scranton, Pennsylvania?
San Diego.
I'm sticking with New York.
That's not on the
Newark.
list, so technically CJ's closer
Wait, why is he closer?
because
I
he answered
chose
from
an
the
option.
list.
But who's closer based on proximity?
Like,
Well, you, I guess,
geographically.
technically are. Yeah, because it's Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah. Points go to Cam. That's what I said.
Newark, New Jersey.
I know, but
Newark,
that's what I
New
meant.
Jersey is not New
Remember
York
last
City.
time when CJ was like, "Oh, it was close," but he didn't say it. I was close.
I didn't say
but
that.
I just said it incorrectly.
Oh my God!
So was
you're
it
not
New York,
close.
New Jersey?
It was not New York, New Jersey.
There's not a city named New York, New Jersey.
But was it Newark?
Yes.
So if I
Newark,
said
New
B,
Jersey.
I would have been right.
Yeah, but you chose to answer New York City.
If Ken didn't botch how he said it originally,
oh my God,
I would have gotten it right.
The Big Apple of New Jersey.
All right, it's all tied going into the last question.
Fine.
I see the steam coming out of Ken's ears.
Okay, what is the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score in percentage, just closest, for the entire series of Burn Notice?
Wow.
We can ask this because we didn't do any trivia on
Yeah, we didn't
the
start
other
yet.
episode. Yeah.
We also didn't do ratings.
No, it was before all of that.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No, you did do ratings.
Nope.
You did the Burn Notice scale, but
You did the Burn Notice
It was
scale.
a 10 then, right?
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys didn't.
You
do
didn't
it.
ask us.
I didn't? How rude of me. What? I was an
know.
asshole back then.
No, you gave us a compliment. You said we were attractive.
Okay, cool. You're right. I did. That's all that matters. Changed your life trajectory.
Out of the whole show, I have no idea.
Could Ken do like a 3, 2, 1 in like after we think, and then we have to shout out our answer?
That's a good
Does
thought.
that sound
Yeah,
right?
and you know what? Can you even do it? Yeah, say it exactly the same time or text me it so that you don't influence
No, he's
each
on
other
airplane
with
mode,
answers.
so he can't text. I like this idea better because
All right.
Ken doesn't want to do it.
All right, I've got my number.
I guess I begrudgingly got my number.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Go
3,
3, 2, 1.
2, 1, say it.
71.
I said 8.1. What did you say?
71. It's a percentage out of 100.
Percentage.
81. 81.
Okay, 81,
I
and
can't
I'll
hear
give
you
it.
guys.
You can say 81. What was your siege?
I guess 71.
Kim, you're our winner because it was 88%.
Oh, yeah. Ken is so bad that I won that.
Wow. That's
Even though
high.
What do I
technically
win?
CJ had another point. But,
I think I won.
You win our praise and gratitude and that
that's cool.
sweet sting from the Who.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Ooh, cool. I could take
So
that.
pretty high though, right? For a
Yeah.
critic score on
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes for Burn Notice, 88%. What do
Sure
you guys
you're
think the
looking at the
audience
right
score
show?
was?
I say 75.
I'm sticking with my original 71.
95%.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow. What's your guys' scores? Do you guys have a score for what you like think in
What
general?
a great segue, Cameron. Thank you. Well, actually, let's start with
you're
you.
welcome. No
Let's
one
start
even
with you
told
before we
me
get to
about
us.
that. I promise.
Yeah. Scale of 1 to 10. What would you rate Burn Notice for you?
For me, I mean, I guess it's kind of hard, right? Because I haven't watched it since I last done it. But
Did not do the assignment.
so here's like my general goal of anything, right? If I look at the IMDb, like if it's below a 7, can't even watch it.
Oh,
Like, I won't
you're
even
that
give it
influenced.
a shot. Which is unfortunate because there's some really bad IMDb ratings that I've
Especially-
enjoyed, but I've literally probably missed out on so many movies I would like because it's not above a 7.
You should flip to Rotten Tomatoes. IMDb is rough.
Yeah.
It's always
I
harsher.
check Rotten Tomatoes too. I think I do both.
Just do Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, I'll get rid of IMDb. But repeat the question, please.
1 through 10.
Oh,
Or on the Burn Notice scale.
well,
Or
that
both.
would be wild if I did the Burn Notice scale. 'cause
We
it's
definitely need the
not
Burn
a
Notice
10
scale.
anymore.
Yeah.
Huh. I'd say it's a house on the Burn Notice scale. I think a house was an 8 on the Burn Notice scale.
Wow. So it went up.
No, it went down.
It went down.
Wait, how would it go up if 10 is a Burn Notice?
I remember you saying 6 at some point in the first episode.
What are you talking about?
Maybe that was for the pilot.
Maybe I said sex.
that was for
Maybe
the
that's
pilot. Because the pilot does suck.
Oh, the pilot
It's
does.
boring.
That wasn't great.
So it's an 8.
I'd
Wow.
say an 8 on the. Well, it's a house. It's a house.
It's
not
a house on
an
the Burn
8.
Notice scale.
It's a
You're right.
house. Okay.
You
All right,
have
so-
to give. You have to give it a show that you find it equivalent to,
Oof.
and then tell us the number because
Oh.
we wouldn't know. There you go, Ken.
I'm giving it in NCIS.
Oh, okay. Do you watch NCIS?
I did.
I didn't take you for an NCIS guy.
Back in the day.
Holy mo, you have changed. For the better? I don't know.
And then I stopped watching shows that aren't good anymore.
Oh, damn.
That's right. Shots fired on
Wow.
NCIS.
So what is the
Shots
NCIS number
Hot
wise
take.
then?
Probably like a 6.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
No, he's leaving.
I'll come back.
Yeah, I think like
Cam,
a
don't
6.
you want to hear?
We say that again, Ken?
Do you want to hear what mine is?
Unfortunately, no. I'm just kidding. I'll hear it anyways. It's
All right.
probably like a 4 or 5.
Mine is Suits.
Oh, damn. You like Suits for sure.
I
Ken,
did back in the day.
I think. Oh, does that mean you don't know?
5 years ago.
Are you doing your back in the day or are you doing your now?
I don't know.
Like,
It's a
is
Suits
it
on the
like
burnout
what
scale. So
So what's the number?
We'll never know.
that's not how we do that.
Please tell me. No.
Ken, we have to enter it into the spreadsheet.
We
You
have to
give a number.
Number.
What
is a Suits?
6.
A 6.
A 6. Hand-holding
Suits
club.
is a 6 for you? I thought I knew you.
Didn't we do that on
And
the
he
show?
did a
I think we
different
did do
number.
Suits at one point. Yeah.
Well, I guess it changed
right?
over the years. Oh, check the board.
Yeah, it's definitely like an over the years kind of thing because I would not go back and rewatch this right now. So
Wait, what?
That's
Wait,
why.
What show? Either of them, right?
Either,
'Cause they're
yeah.
both 6s. What show would you go and rewatch?
Seinfeld.
Real World.
Oh, God, I forgot you like that trash. The Challenge. I remember when I found out that Ken loved that stuff. I just didn't think he was
Present
that
tense.
kind of guy.
Loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
still
so
love
is
it.
that like a 10?
Still on.
Is it Challenge like your 10?
Challenge is pretty good. It's a different kind
You
of
didn't
show,
answer the
though. I don't know if
question.
that's a 10. No, it's not a 10.
I find it endearing that you like that stuff, Ken.
We did Suits on episode 40 with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, what did we grade it? Or what did you guys grade it?
Ken, can you look that up? Do we have the ratings?
Oh, do you have like an Excel spreadsheet with all that shit?
A Google spreadsheet.
Who do you put? Just your two guys?
No,
things
and
I
the
take
guest.
it? And the guest, right? I probably gave it an 8.
Okay.
Wait, is it the same?
No, it's not. I gave it an 8. CJ gave it a 7.
Damn.
And Cameron, you gave it a burn notice.
Oh, a 10. I liked it that much. Oh, man. Oh, God. So it's an 8 now. Isn't that wild, though? Like how like things change.
I feel like I would not give it a 7 if I were to
Dang,
rewatch it.
you
I don't
really
remember liking
did
that
like
much.
it, Ken. What happened?
Yeah. What happened, Ken? You changed.
You know what? Like what like changed? Like you saw better shows and it pushed that one down?
I think I was probably actively
Or you don't like
watching it at
Meghan
that
Markle
point.
as a princess?
No, I like Meghan Markle. I think I fell off of it. I never finished the series, so I think
Oh,
that's
really?
why. Yeah.
Oh man, that first episode was so good. I love like when like
Yeah, that
underdog
first episode
story.
was really good.
Oh man, so good. Oh man, I wish there was more. You guys got any new shows for me?
Yes.
Each give me something.
Yeah, this blows my mind that I rated Suits higher than Burn Notice, and Burn Notice was a show that I actively watched. I feel like I need to revisit Suits. I gotta bump that score down.
No, you guys should watch. Have you guys watched White Collar?
No.
Have you watched White Collar? Oh, you for real? Oh man, it's so good. I'd pay you to watch it.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
I swear. I didn't say how much or if it was in money or not.
All right, Cam, we got to wrap it up. So thank you for
I know
joining
we do.
us. Do you have any
Yeah,
words
I
of
guess you're
wisdom or
welcome.
anything you want to plug at the end here?
Eat more pizza.
I'm
right.
going to tonight.
That's all I gotta
Sounds
say.
good. CJ,
Nothing
what do we
else.
got?
I will also be eating more pizza.
All right.
All right.
Oh, and you can follow us on all the things at Overtalking Pod. Call or text us at USACat1591. Email us like actor Wayne Knight did. If you want to hear about that, check out last episode at overtalkingpod@gmail.com.
Is Wayne Knight someone famous?
Newman.
Wait, what? wait, what?
Now we can't get into it. Listen to last week's episode.
Say what?
Yeah, or check out our Instagram post about it. We posted his email. You can
You
read
guys
it.
got Instagram?
Yeah, you can follow us at Overtalking Pod.
You guys are such sellouts.
Yeah, sellouts of actively losing money.
Yeah.
Do you have are you like Instagram models?
Yeah, our faces are on
I
there.
guess so.
All right.
Oh, no, they're here. The Overtalking Overlords have arrived.
No, they haven't.
They are, of course,
You can't see them.
They were not, I don't think, canon back in episode 2, but they are.
No,
yes.
they were something else. Or you didn't have names for them yet. Or those
Really? I
your
don't-
fans. What do you call
I
your
don't think
fans?
they were in the episode.
What do you call your fans?
Overtalkers.
Which you came up with, I think.
There was something in that episode, but you wasn't Overtalkers. I think you said all right, shout out to my dickheads.
Definitely did do that.
Definitely
You're
didn't have it.
deterring fans from the start of your thing.
And go for Ken.
And if you like the show, please go on Apple
are you
Podcasts and
pointing
rate and
at?
review. Reviews are to help people find this podcast. We spend no money in advertising, so if you like the show, please tell a friend and spread the word. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Have you ever heard anyone tell a friend about it?
Yeah.
I've told friends.
Good.
I told my
there we
dad
go.
to watch it.
To listen to it?
Yeah. Listen to it, Dad.
Or to watch Burn Notice?
I'm going to tell my dad to make some butter pad sugar toast. Eat it. And let me know, give a review on it. I expect you to tell your dad if he remembers him eating it or if you probably had it wrong. But anyways, back to Ken.
Go for Ken.
Great. And as you always say, we got a burn notice on you. You're blacklisted.
You burnt.
Oh, God.
Bye.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. This week's guest was Cameron. Music by Justin Peters. Logo by Nate Richards. Check out Nate's work on Instagram at Nate Richards Designs.